What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host and most Griever, as always, bringing you guys the latest chapter review for Ayakashi Triangle, chapter 106. Of course, this is a very, very late video due to Hurricane Fiona, which devastated part of the East Coast in both America and Canada this past weekend. But I finally have my power back. I got my internet back. Made the more important videos, not gonna lie, first and foremost, and now we're back for some Ayakashi Triangle. So, honestly, and I was sort of disappointed. The cover page led me to believe that I wasn't gonna like this chapter because I'm not really a fan of Soga's sister. I don't really care for her, Haya. She's not. She's there. I don't dislike her. I don't like her. She's just there. And unfortunately, this chapter started off strong with Soga in full ninja gear chasing down Nirakuro Soga, chasing down some lightning beast across power lines, being like, damn, that thing is really fast. And it's like, alright, this thing travels power lines, it's fast like lightning, a good matchup for someone like Soga. And I was like, alright, this is going to be a good chapter, Nirakuro is after him, blah blah blah. And then boom, we jump to the sister, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, okay. The whole idea is that she draws on an iPad, by the way, draws to increase her spiritual energy. Matsuri even claims that what he had to do before was like write out a bunch of sutras, sort of like the classic Bart Simpson's writing lines on the chalkboard poster that every kid in the 80s and 90s had in their room, sort of idea. For me, this chapter didn't really do a whole lot. Like, it was a fluff chapter, but it wasn't even fun fluff. Sure, we got our obligatory hentai level shot of Matsuri, but outside of that, realistically, the whole writing sutras makes no sense. There's no explanation for it. Drawing on an iPad increases your spiritual energy. What are we talking about here? What are we doing? Like, I just don't get it. And then it's like, oh, well, I'd be much more happy drawing you in the nude. Why is she somehow a lovesick child? Is somehow, like, what I don't understand is, okay, so we have our obligatory, Matsuri gets naked shot, sure, but it doesn't even make sense in this particular context. And why did she agree to it originally, or he agree to it originally by stripping down to this point and then saying, no, this is dumb? So, hentai levels of reasoning here, but also the female in question who made her strip isn't actually interested in her. This isn't Unbalanced X2 or anything like that, where we have the lesbian character who's too young to be in love but thinks she's in love with the older person, the older main character. Any of that stuff, she is, from what we understand, Soga's sister has no romantic feelings or lecherous feelings towards Matsuri whatsoever. So this entire chapter ends up for like 7 of the 12 of the 18 pages makes no sense. It makes no sense that she wants to draw Matsuri, and it makes no sense that she wants to draw Matsuri in the nude in the first place. Like, none of that makes any sense. So then Ponosuke ends up going away and stuff because feels sort of out of it, sort of let down, sort of like, oh, I guess I'm not that useful anymore and stuff. And that would have been more interesting, even though we don't really care about the familiar character so far because we haven't really interacted with said familiar character for 100 chapters so far. But I could sort of get it if we were going to go along that line. Do you know what I mean? I could sort of get it if we were going to go on the lines of a 2-part, 3-part chapter thing about the familiar Ponosuke feeling useless and not contributing, and I'm an Ayakashi true, but I'm not able to contribute to the ninjas, and I'm not able to help the Ayakashi. I'm not, like, I'm useless on both fronts, sort of idea. We could have went along that line, and no, he just flies away. Of course, catches up to the one thing that could hurt the iPad. Boom, Soga saves the day, which is nice. So the beginning shot of the chapter and the end part of the chapter are nice because we got Soga coming in like super chain, bam, demon chain, kunai with chain, Joey Wheeler style, let's go. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then that's the end of it. And then all of a sudden, Soga, of course, sees a beautiful portrait of Matsuri and can't help but think that it's cute. The Ayakashi runs away and shenanigans continue. So a very fluff chapter, not upset that I missed it. Honestly, probably could have waited till next Monday and shifted this into a 106 plus 107 sort of idea. But I felt like I had some time. I might as well get this particular review out and done with. Not really a whole lot else to say. Realistically, it was a chapter. It was fluff. It happened. That's realistically all I got. So what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe as always. Don't forget to drink responsibly as I always do. And we'll see you guys back here next time for chapter 107 of Ayakashi Triangle. I just really, with over 100 chapters here, guys, I just really want the series to pick up. I know from reading Black Cat and other series that this mangaka knows how to write, and we could have some greatness, and I'm just waiting for it. Waiting and hoping for this to take off. I'm serious. Ayakashi Triangle has potential. Great art and a good mangaka behind it. There's just something's not working. I'm waiting for it, and that's why I hold out every week and I keep reviewing this, because I'm hoping. I'm really hoping that one day I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised by a decent storyline. I don't know if I'm expecting too much, but you guys let me know in the comments down below. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.